Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Really happy to see you and to hear you, all of you. I hope that you are okay and ready for studying English. So, for enriching your vocabulary and for improving your grammar skills. So, let's start our lesson from some useful phrases that you can use in your speech. So as you can see, in most cases, when someone says something good or helps you, you can say thank you. And your teacher of English also says it very often. So thank you, it's a very popular phrase, but to be honest, there are many other ways to say thank you, and we will try to learn some of them. So first of all, thank you. It's like obvious, yes? Next one, thanks so much. Thanks a lot. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a ton. And just thanks. Pay your attention that thanks so much, thanks a lot, and thanks a bunch have got the same meaning. It is the same. It means thank you very much. Дуже вам дякую. I really appreciate it. Я справді це дуже ціную. I really appreciate it. Я справді це дуже ціную. Next. You can say, I don't know what to say. Я навіть не знаю, що тобі сказати. That's very kind. That's very kind. Це дуже мило з твого боку. What would I do without you? Що б я без тебе робила? To say thank you is not enough. Сказати дякую просто недостатньо. I'm so thankful for. Я настільки вдячна за. Many thanks for. Багато слів подяки за щось. Тобто, в залежності від того, як ви хочете подякувати цій людині. Звичайно, коли вам кажуть гарного дня, have a nice day, have a nice evening, or you are beautiful, you are really a pretty woman, or handsome man, you can use just thanks, thanks a lot, thanks a bunch, and that's all. But when somebody helps you, you can use the phrase, I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's very kind. What would I do without you? Що б я без тебе робила? Це я справді дуже це ціную. І так далі. Тобто ці фрази вам стануть у пригоді для того, щоб інколи замінити звичайне thank you. Next, I'd like to start from a short revision. Just a second. So, your home task. Let's check your home task. But before we start to do it, I would like to ask you a few questions using present simple tense. So, let's start. Доні Victoria, tell me please, how often do you wear glasses? Okay. Доні Victoria can't answer. Ірина Дядюра, how often do you wear glasses? Ірина, turn on your microphone. Тільки увімкніть мікрофон.
Так, я тут, вибачте, не могла вімкнути.
How often do you wear glasses? Окуляри. Як часто ви носите?
Як буде, I wear my glasses for conception. Maybe it's 3. Блін, рази.
3 times.
3 times a week.
3 times a week. Okay. Thanks very much. Next one. Ivanka, how often do you go to the theater?
I go to the theater very seldom because I don't have free time.
Good, very nice, thank you. Novakovska, Olga, how often do you eat fast food?
I never eat fast food, just only if I haven't any other meal. And this possible is very, very rarely, maybe 1 times in year, maybe even less. So I try to eat home food.
Homemade, but once a year, once. Ми не кажемо one time, але once.
Yes, once a year.
Thank you. Мороз, Тетяна. Can you answer? No. Anna Nikulina, tell me please, how often do you visit your hairdresser?
I visit your hairdresser once a week.
Once a week. My hairdresser once a week. Okay, thank you very much. Next one, Kachanova Olena. Aren't present. Markova Olena.
I'm here.
Tell me please, how often do you drink milk?
I drink milk every day.
Good, thank you. Bandurko Mariana, how often do you examine your patient? Mariana can't answer. Okay. Горина Tatiana.
Yes.
How often do you examine your patients?
I examine my patients every day.
Every day. Very nice. Thank you. Next, Запорожець Anastasia is absent. Okay. Oksana Довгаль. How often do you swim in the river?
I hardly ever swim in the river.
Swim in the river. Very nice. Very good. So now let's check your home task and do some additional exercises. So let's start from number 1. The first one is please for Mariana.
Dr. Moffat loves his job. Loves.
Yes, and the second.
Yes. He studies ants. Studies.
Good, thank you. Irina. Irina, can you answer?
A seller's person sells products for a company.
Sells. You are right. Thank you. It's enough. Мельник Людмила.
I'm here. You and Anita work on weekends.
Work on weekends. Correct. Thank you. Шваченко Анна. Никулина Анна.
Nurses help people.
Good, that's true. Тетяна Касьяненко.
Яненко.
Касьяненко.
We write science books.
We write, okay. Number 7, Іванка.
Our office closes at 7 p.m.
Close чи closes?
Closes.
Thanks. Next one, number 8. Ольга Новаковська.
She takes
She takes classes.
She takes classes at the business school.
Very nice. Лімонт Анна.
Так, 9, правильно?
Угу.
You walk to work every day.
Perfect. Next one, number 10. Number 10. Якимчук Олена. No. Okay, then Тетяна.
I start.
Yes, please.
I start work at 8 a.m. every morning.
Every morning. Very good. Thank you. Well done. And now, Tetiana Gorina, can you read all these words with the correct ending, please?
Okay. Study, studies. Fish, fishes. Pass, passes. Worry, worries. Explore, explorers. Bite, bites. Buy, buys. Help, helps. Miss, misses. Fly, flies. Fix, fixes. Watch, watches. Like, likes. Pay, pays.
Pay, pays. Very nice. Thank you. Well done. And now I would like you to remind me how can we make a negative sentence in a present simple tense. Oksana Dogal, can you remind us?
Negative sentences we make with the help of do or does, with not, don't or doesn't in short forms.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. That is true. And what about question? Іщук Ганна. Тетяна Касьяненко. Тетяна.
Yes. Do or does at the first place. After will be I, you, we, or another subject. After this verb at the first form.
Yes, that is true.
That's all.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. What time expressions or keywords do you know of present simple tense? Лімонт Анна.
Наприклад, for example, it usually, always, often, normally, seldom, hardly ever, rarely, and never.
And never.
Sometimes, maybe, always, я вже казала, every day, every week, 3 times a week, a year.
Yes, yes, everything is okay and correct. Thank you. And now let's do some exercising. First of all, we should read the sentence and choose the correct variant, don't or doesn't, and try to explain why do you use it. Let's start from the number 2. So please, Nikulina, Anna, can you read this, the second sentence?
Thanks. Astronauts don't work all day on Saturday.
Тільки astronauts don't work. That is true. Thank you. Next one. Кохтюк Олена. Мельник Людмила.
And astronaut Victoria.
Astronaut.
And astronaut don't have does not have the same schedule every day.
Schedule.
What's the schedule, Victoria?
Розклад.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Іванка.
We don't work on weekends.
Yes. Ольга.
I don't work in the office. In an office.
Number 6. Number 6. Мар'яна. Mariana,
one second. My office doesn't have a window. Doesn't.
Yes, my office doesn't have a window. Good. Next one, number 7. Olena Markova.
She doesn't travel for her job.
Ірина Дядюра.
You doesn't have a busy schedule.
You
don't.
You don't. You, I, you, we, they don't. He, she, it doesn't. Okay. And now next, you should change the affirmative statement to a negative one. So let's start from number 2. Oksana Dogal.
I don't drive to work.
Perfect, thank you. Next one, Людмила.
Melnik?
Yes.
Okay. Pilots don't fix planes.
Good. Алла Мустафаева is not present. Okay. Тетяна Горіна.
Our teacher does not does homework.
Does not
Homework.
do homework.
Do homework.
Doesn't do homework. Yes, that's true. Next one, Anna Nikulina.
I don't go to the gym in the morning.
That's true. Very nice. And next one, Kasyanenko Tetiana.
We don't have class on Sunday.
Anna Limont.
7, так? You teach biology, you don't teach biology.
Тільки скажіть, чи Лімонт, чи Лімонт?
Лімонт.
Лімонт. Окей.
І ще я перепрошую, ви просили минулого разу якось змінити назву. Чесно кажучи, я не знаю, де це робити. Якщо ви підкажете, буду вдячна.
Пізніше вам скажу.
Добре. Дякую.
Окей. Next one. The last. Олена Маркова.
We don't have an exam on Saturday night.
We don't have an exam on Saturday night. That is cool. Very nice, girls. And now, new idioms. Today we have 3 new idioms. Nest egg, Sunday driver, and big cheese. This idiom we can use to describe the personality of your friends, colleagues, and about different people. So nest egg, let's read what does it mean, nest egg. Oksana Довгаль, can you read?
Nest egg, an amount of money that has been saved or kept for a special purpose.
Yes, can you read the example?
Regular investment of small amounts of money is an excellent way of building a nest egg.
Yes, so how can we translate this nest egg?
Хороше заощадження якесь.
Заначка.
Так, заначка.
That is true. Заначка, nest egg або якесь ваше так заощадження, відкладене, як то кажуть, на чорний день. Хоча кажуть, не можна так говорити. Окей, next one. Тетяна Костюк.
Sunday driver, someone who drives too slowly, often annoying other drivers. Sorry, I am late. I would stuck behind a Sunday driver.
Що це може означати, Sunday driver?
Sunday це Sunday це по неділю їздити, да, в неділю.
Водій. Якийсь такий недільний водій. Це
Водій
хто?
недільний.
Дуже...
Це той, хто повільно їде.
Так, дуже повільний водій, ми його називаємо Sunday driver. Вибач, що запізнився, я застряг позаду Sunday driver. Позаду повільного водія. Yes, that is true. And the last one, Анна Ніколіна.
Big cheese, an important person in a company or an organization with a lot of influence. Це важлива персона в організації чи компанії з великим впливом.
Або ще називають як?
Big boss.
Велика шишка.
Big boss, так, або ми кажемо велика шишка.
Так.
Big cheese. Великий сир, велика шишка. Окей, now I give you 30 seconds to make one sentence with this idiom. 30 секунд на одне речення з якоюсь із цих ідіом.
I know a big cheese in our office.
In our office. Very nice, Anna. Thank you. Olga.
When I have some nest egg, I feel myself more comfortable.
Good. Thank you. Тетяна Касьяненко.
People with good English can be a big cheese in all organizations.
Good. Very nice. Мельник Людмила.
When people started drive, they usually a Sunday driver.
When people start to drive, тоді вже краще теперішній. Коли вони починають їздити, вони they are usually
Sunday driver.
Good. Thank you very much. Грищук Ірина.
I like to have nest egg.
I'd like to have. Ви хотіли мати, чи ви любите мати? Repeat, please, повторіть.
I usually like to have nest egg.
Okay, thank you. Олена Маркова.
I know who is a big cheese in our company.
Good. Іванка.
Sometimes a man became angry when women drive as a Sunday driver.
Good. Well done. And next. Next. Горіна Тетяна.
I hardly ever drive, and maybe Sunday driver, it's me.
Good. Ірина Дядюра.
My brother dreams a big cheese.
My brother dreams to be a big cheese.
To be a big cheese.
Thanks very much. And now one more example. Oksana.
I don't want to drive behind a Sunday driver when I have a rush.
When I am in a hurry.
When I'm in a hurry.
Тобто, коли ви поспішаєте, так?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your examples. And you know that on previous time we speak about some interesting words about experience and about personality. So today we'll continue to speak about it and be more specific with this topic. So as you can see, we'll speak about hair, face, skin, and complexion. We have 8 different pictures of 8 different pictures of 8 different people. So let's start reading and then try to describe yourself after it. So let's read the first one. Irina Dядюра, can you read?
Yes. She has got straight hair and she has thin-faced.
She's thin-faced.
Thin-faced.
Or we can say she's got
a thin face.
That is correct. Thank you. Number 2, the second picture. Тетяна Горіна.
She's got a long, wavy hair and she's round-faced. She's got a round face.
Good. Very nice. Next one. Limont Anna.
She's got curly hair and is black.
Good. Thank you. Number 4, Olga.
He's got a crew cut. He is white.
So to be honest, in this book we use black and white, yes, but black is not correct. We can say Afro-Americans, yes, or some other words, but in most cases we use Afro-Americans. Next one, Тетяна.
What does it mean, crew cut? Crew
cut – це от коли така є стрижка в чоловіків, і вони роблять такого йожика собі тут легенького, що воно так якби торчить. Це називається crew cut.
Crew cut. Дякую.
Окей. Тетяна Костюк.
He's bald and has freckles.
Freckles. Who knows what does it mean, freckles?
Ну, це яких пігментація на лиці, пігментація, як веснушки, чи як вони?
Ластовиння кажуть. Так, веснянки або...
Веснянки, п'ятна лиця.
Thank you. Next one, Людмила Мельник.
He's got a beard and mustache and has a chubby face. Chubby face.
What does it mean, chubby face?
Face chubby. Okay, face лице, а chubby. Chubby.
Отже, thin face – це коли в нас дуже худеньке лице, так? А chubby face – це коли такі пухкенькі щочки. Chubby face. Окей. Next one. Кухарчук Христина.
Так, я вибачаюсь, я просто тільки приєдналась, я пропустила.
Ми читаємо опис людей. 7-ма картинка.
He's got receding hair and a few wrinkles.
Few wrinkles. What does it mean, receding hair? Що це означає?
Hair? Волосся.
Receding hair.
А, receding, напевно, з сивиною. Тоді не знаю.
Залисини. Receding hair означає залисини. And wrinkles.
Зморшки.
Зморшки. That's true. Very nice. Let's continue. The last one, the last man. Let's read about it. Анна Нікуліна. Microphone, Anna.
I'm sorry. He used to have black hair, but how it's going gray, almost white. Він має чорне волосся, але зараз сіре містами, іноді біле.
Майже біле. Тут трошки така цікава конструкція. Ми з вами її будемо вивчати за декілька уроків. Used to. Used to – це означає, що раніше, колись у минулому, у нього було чорне волосся. Але зараз, що воно повністю перетворилося у сіре, майже біле, тобто сиве. Якщо ви хочете сказати сиве волосся, ми скажемо grey hair. So you should remember about this. And now the second part. Height and build. About our height and our build. Are we thin? Are we slim? Are we skinny? Or are we a little bit overweight or something like this? So let's read this information. Olena Markova, can you read these two paragraphs about height and build? Olena, are you here?
Sorry, I'm here. Fat may sound impolite. Instead, we can say that someone is rather plump or stout, or bit overweight. If someone is broad and solid, we can say that are stocky. A person with good muscles can be well built or muscular. Someone who is very fat can be described as obese, especially when talking in a medical context. Someone who is thin can be described as slim or skinny. If someone has a nice figure, they have an attractive shape.
Okay, so we have a lot of bold type words. У нас є з вами багато слів, які виділені жирним кольором, так, жирним шрифтом. Давайте розберемось. У нас є fat, plump or stout. Вони всі are a bit overweight. Вони всі майже означають однакове, мають однакове значення. Fat означає товстий, але, в дуже негативному значенні від слова fat як жир, тобто жирний. Не гарно так говорити, тому використовують plump or stout. Що це означає? Це означає такий трішки повненький, пухкенький, особливо слово plump. A bit overweight – трохи із зайвою вагою. A bit overweight або просто overweight. Stocky. Оце мені найбільше подобається. Broad and solid. We can say that these people are stocky. Як ми можемо перекласти це слово stocky?
Збитенький.
Це означає, що ця людина корінаста. Що це означає? Так кажуть. Це людина, яка маленька за зростом, так, але вона має broad, тобто широкі плечі, але маленька за зростом, але досить непогану тілобудову. Тобто корінастий такий. Якщо людина справді підтягнута, ми можемо сказати, що в неї гарна тілобудова, або це слово well-built. Якщо ж людина має проблеми з зайвою вагою, і це не просто те, що людина там їсть так і не може схуднути, а насправді це вже починає шкодити її здоров'ю, ми це називаємо obesity, ожиріння або obese. Це якщо ми говоримо про медичний контекст. Next one. Slim and skinny. Яка різниця між slim and skinny?
Slim positive, skinny negative.
Skinny negative.
Yes, of course. How can we translate it?
Slim, наверное, просто стройный, а skinny такой сильно худой.
Худий. Так, худий. Skin and bones, шкіра і кістки, так? А slim – це вже стрункий. Так, you are right here. Okay, and now about general appearance. How can we describe them?
I can one question. I have some problems with connection. I'm sorry. What does it mean, stocky? What is translated?
Стокі означає корінастий, тобто коли маленький за зростом, але має гарну тілобудову, широкі плечі і м'язи, але маленький за зростом.
Дякую.
Thank you. You are welcome. Okay, so general appearance. В загальному, коли ми хочемо описати чиюсь зовнішність, не вдаватись до деталей, які там очі, волосся і так далі, обличчя, ми можемо використовувати саме такі слова. So let's read about general appearance. I try to make it bigger a little bit. Just a second. So let's try to read it. Irina, Dядюра, can you read, please?
Yes. She is a very smart and elegant woman, always well dressed. Her husband is quite the opposite, very scruffy and untidy looking, or messy looking. Chloe looked stunning in her red dress. Very attractive. He is very good looking, but his friends rather attractive. Her eyes are her best feature. The most attractive part of her face. Do you think beautiful women are always attracted to handsome men? I don't. I think personality matters most. First impressions are always important.
Yes, okay. So how can we translate smart, elegant, and well-dressed? Ірина.
Smart – розумна, елегантна, добре вдягнена зі смаком, типу добре вдягнена.
Так, добре. Next one, scruffy.
I don't know.
Scruffy and quite opposite. Scruffy, який це може бути? От протилежне за значенням.
Неопрятний.
Так, yes, you are right. Такий типу неохайний. That is true. Okay, let's continue. untidy looking and messy looking. Це так само мається на увазі, що ця людина є неохайною. Тобто одяг не завжди чистий і, можливо, не завжди акуратний. Окей, Ірина, what about stunning?
Stunning. Ну, теж якось, типу, гарно. Стильно, можливо.
Дуже привабливий. Дуже
привабливий.
приваблива. Тобто, якщо хтось дуже привабливий, так, не просто attractive, але дуже attractive, то ми кажемо stunning. Stunning. Good looking ще можна використовувати, і якщо хтось не привабливий, ми кажемо unattractive. Unattractive. Окей, and feature. Що таке feature, як ви думаєте?
Особливість.
Черта характеру.
Його
Feature, риса, так, може бути не тільки риса характеру, але і риса зовнішності. Ось, припустимо, є таке слово distinguishing features, це є ось ці особливі прикмети. Коли, не дай Бог, звичайно, розшукують людей, так, і називають distinguishing features, тобто особливі прикмети. Ну, і вже відносять оці родимки, борода, там, ластовиння і так далі. Окей, and
Can you write this in chat?
This word, yes, of course,
Yes.
I can write. But before I write, I give you a few words that you will think about them, okay? Spotty and scar. So what do they mean? Do you know or no? Or not? Знаєте ви про них чи ні? Що означає spotty and scar?
Шрам.
Scar – це шрам, добре.
Шрам. А споті це якісь п'ятна, як такі, також може родинки.
When teenagers have got a problem with acne. Це коли проблеми з шкірою, тобто коли починаються ось ці прищики, акне і так далі. Особливо це в тінейджерів. So, distinguishing feature. I write you. Distinguishing features. And what else? What other distinguishing features do you know? Які ще ви знаєте? Особливість.
Maybe some dimples in cheek, for example, or in chin. Sometimes it's also not every one person has dimples.
Okay. One more word. High forehead. What does it mean, high forehead? Can help me.
Высокий подбородок, вот это вот расстояние вот тут.
Чоло, так, чоло. That is true. Okay. And one more. Ще одне зі словом high cheek bones. High cheek bones. High cheek bones. Що ж це таке?
Високі скули.
Так, це є скули, це правда. That's okay. And when we want to speak about our color of our skin, we can say pale complexion. For example, pale complexion – це означає блідий, голубих кровей. Так? Pale. Next one, tanned. Це означає такий смуглявий, тобто коли засмаглий. Коли ви засмагаєте, це tanned. Ну і dark – це вже якраз ось ці Afro-Americans, коли вони темношкірі. Краще все ж таки не вживати black. And sometimes for distinguishing features, we can use these words. Pierced ears, pierced ears. Це означає проколоті вуха. Ну, і ви вже тоді можете казати pierced nose, for example. Yes, it can be, or eyebrow, because there are different variants of this. Okay, so that's about distinguishing features and appearance in general. So please, at home, try to describe someone in a very specific way. Когось постарайтесь описати дуже і дуже так, як сказати, детально. І цей опис можете написати, надрукувати і скинути мені в Телеграм у приватні повідомлення. Тому що ми не будемо вже наступного разу це читати, а скидаєте мені у приватні повідомлення. І ще єдине, що можна вам сказати, що дуже часто, от коли в нас є людина, так, припустимо, вона висока чи маленька, додають ще таке закінчення, перепрошую, суфікс «ish». Tallish, smallish, brownish, blackish, whitish, and something like this. Тобто для такого емоційного забарвлення. Тобто he is tallish, він такий високий, tallish. Тому можете використовувати. Native speakers дуже часто використовують це закінчення. Можете собі додавати його до цих слів, щоб наголосити на цьому. And now we have a new tense today. Сьогодні у нас з вами уже новий час. Present continuous tense. So I would like to know or to listen to you. What do you remember about this tense? Кухарчук Христина, what do you know about present continuous tense?
I don't.
You don't know any.
I think the present continuous tense it's when процес в дії.
Дія, що відбувається в момент мовлення. Так. Окей. That is the action that is in, it's an action that is in progress. Okay. Any other ideas? Які ще в нас ідеї? No? Okay, then I can start. So first of all, you are right, Christina, that's the action that is happening now or at the moment. Also, that's the action that is in progress, like in the exact time or moment of speaking. That is true. But what is the most interesting thing? We use always in present simple tense. Yes, it's obvious, it's for 100%. But also, we can use always in present continuous tense. When we want to express our irritation that some actions or someone's habits irritates us. For example, you're always drinking my coffee in the morning, so I hate it. That irritates me. So that is why we use always with present continuous for someone's habits or actions that irritate us. Щось, що нас нервує, бісить, чиясь звичка, якась дія, яка нас просто виводить із себе. Тоді ми кажемо always. Ти завжди п'єш мою каву вранці, ти завжди забуваєш моє ім'я, так? Ти завжди неправильно вимовляєш ім'я і так далі. Тобто тоді ми використовуємо present continuous tense. Next, we use present continuous tense for actions that will happen in future. For example, when we have some arrangements in future, time or place. It's very popular when we speak about our traveling plans. For example, I am flying to New York next week. So I know that it will happen next week, and I have a ticket for the plane because I'm flying to New York. So that is why we use present continuous tense for future arrangements. And next one, when the situation is changing or developing. Тобто, коли якась ситуація розвивається або змінюється. Ось, припустимо, the situation in Ukraine is getting worse. Ситуація в Україні зараз погіршується, особливо on the east, на сході. So, ця ситуація що? Вона змінюється і розвивається. Тому ми використовуємо present continuous tense. And one more example of present continuous tense. When you visit the art gallery or maybe a museum, you want and you see a lot of pictures, nice pictures, and you would like to describe them. So then you will use this present continuous tense all the time. Remember this, all the time when you see a picture, you will use present continuous tense. For example, this is really nice picture. I really like it. You can see the man who is standing on the bridge with his woman. The woman is keeping some flowers. She's smiling. So present continuous tense for describing a picture. 5 points. First, actions that taking place at the moment. 2, always with the situation that irritate us. 3, actions that have some arrangements in near future. And 4th, about developing and changing situations. And the 5th, about describing the picture. So that's everything about present continuous tense. Це все, що стосується теперішнього тривалого часу. Зараз ми з вами спробуємо утворити 5 речень до кожного пункту. Перший пункт.
Can I ask?
Yes,
can I ask? For example, what difference between using present continuous tense in third situation and, for example, future simple, when we use will, I will go to New York. Here I'm going to New York. What is the difference?
Sorry, can you repeat because
sentences. Present continuous.
Can you repeat one more time because I have some sound from the plane and it was disgusting. So can you repeat because I can't hear you in proper way.
Yes. What difference between using present continuous tense? It's a third situation and future tenses. For example, I will go to New York and I'm going to New York.
We will speak about it. We will speak about it. Ми про це з вами поговоримо, тому що там так просто не розберемось. Зараз я не зможу вам пояснити, тобто пояснити детально не зможу. Ми з вами будемо брати майбутній час, present continuous, be going to, і тоді з цим працювати, брати різницю, тому що там трішки є над чим поговорити. Поки що ми беремо
I understand. And one more question about the second one. When irritation, it's depend on the irritation emotion, or maybe something else emotion. Only irritation. Yes.
Just about irritation.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, so now let's try to make 5 sentences. First, about actions that is happening now, then action that irritates you, 3, the actions for future arrangements, especially about traveling, when you have the time or place. 4, changing developing situation, and 5, describing a picture, for example. So this you can start like, this is very beautiful picture, the dog is barking, for example, on this picture. So you have 3 minutes. У вас є 3 хвилини. Після того ми з вами перевіряємо. Persons. Waiting in discussion. More and more person living no discussion. Время описания картины. Так, I want. Okay. Anna Nikolina, please turn off your microphone because we can hear your sentences.
I'm sorry.
You help us. You help us.
My dreams for all.
Okay, so let's start. Tatiana Gorina, can you be the first, please?
My first phrase. Right now, I studying English.
Correct. Okay.
Two phrase. Russian pilots are always flying in the night. I hate them.
But not in the night, at night.
At the night, sorry, at the night. I going to my parents next month.
Correct.
5 sentence. May I speak 5 sentence?
Yes, of course.
I see nice pictures. I see nice pictures. A very beautiful woman sitting on the bench.
I see on these pictures a very beautiful woman
sitting on the bench.
Who is sitting on the bench. Okay. And what about changing and developing situation?
Ще не придумала.
Окей. Окей. Іванка.
My son is studying Polish language.
Now.
Now. Yes, now. My neighbors are listening music loudly in the morning. Yes. I am visiting my relatives this weekend. Yes. In this photo, my mom is standing near our house. Yes. А останнє я також ще не придумала.
Окей.
Що ж це саме складне?
Окей. Thank you then. Анна Лімонт.
Добре, перше. I listening to my teacher right now. Далі. I'm flying to Ukraine tomorrow. Flying, going. Flying не можна. Так. Далі. The dogs on the street scare me and I hate it. Чи правильно побудоване речення?
The dogs on the street are
always scare me and I...
Тут не так, вони мусять якусь дію, are always...
Можливо, лають.
Barking, yes, it can be. Are always barking on the street.
Ага, я зрозуміла. Добре. Так, далі. We improve more and more during our lessons.
Improve what?
Мається на увазі, що ми як вдосконалюємось.
We are improving our skills more and more.
Добре. And I see in the picture a beautiful girl sitting at a table with peaches, and the morning begins outside the window.
Okay. I see. I see. Okay. Thanks very much. Now about the second type, with always. Olena Markova.
She's always forgetting his name.
Good. Good. Thank you, Olena. Just one. Irina Dядюра. About changing and developing situations.
More and more people are dying because of war.
Good. Thank you. Oksana, also about changing and developing situation.
Animals are dying because of bad ecology.
More and more. Dolphins, yes.
Animals.
Sorry. Animals are dying because of the
bad ecology.
Bad ecology, okay. More bad environment. Thank you. Melnik Людмила, second point.
Okay. My daughter is always crying to go to the kindergarten.
My daughter is always
crying
when she
when she goes to the kindergarten.
When she goes to the kindergarten. Good. Thank you, Тетяна Касьяненко.
Це ж саме.
Yeah,
My son always leaving dirty dishes on the table.
Is always leaving. Не забувайте про and
Yes.
always leaving. Okay, thank you. Кохарчук Христина.
My sister always wearing my like t-shirt.
My sister is always wearing my t-shirt. Thanks. Анна Нікуліна.
You are not always doing morning exercises.
You aren't always doing morning exercises. Okay, nice. Ірина Грищук, перепрошую.
My son is always forgetting his key at home.
Okay. Ольга, also the second.
You are always staying switch on lights in the room.
Leaving, залишаєш. You are always leaving. Краще все.
You are always leaving switch on lights in the room.
That's cool. Thank you. And Mariana.
You are always forgetting my number phone.
My phone number. Спочатку phone, тоді number. My phone number. And Тетяна Костюк.
Right now, I'm examination the patients.
No. Не зараз. Те, що вас дратує. Те, що вас дратує.
Те, що мене дратує? Хорошо. You are always telling me lies. Ти мене обманюєш завжди.
You are always telling
lies.
Or you are always lying to me. Ти завжди брешеш. You are always lying to me. Okay, good. Very nice. And now just about how can we make these sentences. You can see positive, negative, and question. Negative, am plus not, is plus not, are plus not, and with ing form. Verbs with ing form. This is like the general rules. When we want to make question, we should put am, is, are at the first place in the sentence. And if we have question, then a question word should be at the first place, then am, is, are, and then subject and verb with ing form. And you have some spelling rules you can see on your screen when we should make double consonant and how can we add the ing ending. That's about this tense. And at home, you'll do this. You will do this exercise, and you should rewrite a sentence for another one, another type. If you have like negative, you should make it positive. If you have positive, you can make question. So you have in this brackets what type of the sentence you should make: question, negative, positive. And also stative verbs, we will discuss it next time. Now I would like to ask you what kinds of fractures do you know, and what traumas of our skeletal system do you know? Who can answer?
Fracture.
Fracture, yes. Fracture is the
simple, open, dislocate.
Yes, dislocated. Very nice, Tatiana.
Complete.
complete.
That is true. You are right, girls. So that's true. You are right. We will start to speak about traumas in general. What traumas can our patients have? It's fractures, dislocations, sprains, and strains. We will speak about it, and after that, we will talk about all kinds of fractures and discuss them. Before we start discussing traumas, let's study a new vocabulary. Can you read this vocabulary? Людмила Мельник.
Fracture, dislocation, sprain, strain, injury, по-моему.
Injury.
Injury, tearing, stretch, break, crack, splint, accompany, damage, severe, bleeding, victim, lower back, involve, turn, pull, swelling, bracing, and wickle.
Yes. So the first 4 and 5 words are the main of the traumas: fractures, dislocation, sprain, strain. So we will work with them today. So let's start reading. About fractures. Oksana Dolhal, can you read the first paragraph and about fractures, please?
The musculoskeletal system consists of the bones, muscles, ligaments, and tendons. Fractures, dislocations, sprains, and strains are injuries that occur to the musculoskeletal system. Fractures are breaks or cracks in bones. They are defined as either closed or open. Closed fractures leave the skin unbroken. They are more common than open fractures. An open fracture involves an open wound. Open fractures are more serious than closed fractures because of the risks of infections and severe bleeding. Fractures of a large bone can cause a severe shock because bones and soft tissue may bleed heavily. Fractures can be accompanied by internal injuries. For example, the victims with fractured ribs can also have injuries to the lungs, kidneys, or liver. Fractures can be caused by motor vehicle accidents, falls, blows, sports injuries, or bone diseases.
Good. Can you translate it, please?
Значить, м'язово-скелетна система складається з кісток, м'язів, зв'язок і сухожиль. Травми, зміщення, переломи, зміщення, розтягнення і деформації – це є травми опорно-рухового апарату скелету. Переломи. Переломи – це є
тріщини або також що?
Переломи або тріщини кісток. Вони поділяються на закриті або відкриті.
Їх можна визначати, так, як закриті або відкриті.
Значить, закриті переломи вони покидають, якби
Вони залишають шкіру непошкодженою, тобто кістка залишається всередині, вона не виходить назовні.
так, вони в більш частіше бувають, ніж відкриті переломи. Відкриті переломи включають в себе ще відкриті рани. Відкриті переломи це є більш серйозні, ніж закриті переломи, тому що ризик інфекцій і кровотеч є більше.
Сильних кровотеч. Угу.
Кровотеч. Переломи великих кісток можуть спричиняти сильний шок, тому що кістки і м'які тканини можуть сильно кровоточити. Переломи можуть поєднуватися, супроводжуватися внутрішніми пошкодженнями. Наприклад, постраждалий з переломом ребер може також мати пошкодження легень, нирок або печінки. Переломи можуть бути спровоковані ДТП, правильно,
якимись падіннями,
нещасними випадками, падіннями, ударами, спортивними пошкодженнями або хворобами кісток.
Або захворюваннями кісток. Thank you very much. Very good. And now about dislocation. What is that and why? What can be the causes of it? Тетяна Касьяненко, can you read this one?
Yes, dislocations. A dislocation is an injury in which a bone is displaced from its normal position at a joint. Dislocation may involve damage to the ligaments around the joints. Dislocation can be caused by falls, sports injuries, motor vehicle accidents, underlying disease such as rheumatoid arthritis and others.
Can you translate?
Вивихи – це ушкодження, в яких кістки дислокуються і зміщуються з нормальної позиції суглоба. Вивихи можуть включати ураження, супроводжуватись ураженням зв'язок навколо суглоба. Вивихи можуть бути спричинені падіннями, спортивними травмами, ДТП, а також захворюваннями underlying
disease, тобто це є захворювання такі, як що, як лежачі, тобто захворювання.
Такі, як ревматоїдний артрит та інші.
Тільки вимова слова артрит. Як ви можете прочитати ще раз його? Як ви читаєте?
Читала артритис, а потрібно?
Arthritis. Okay, thank you, Tatiana. Thanks a lot. Now about sprains. Tatiana Горина.
Sprains. A sprain is a partial or complete tearing of ligaments and other tissue at a joint. The more ligaments are torn, the more severe the injury. Sprain most commonly occurs in joints of the ankles and knees. Like dislocations, sprain can be caused by falls, sports injuries, and motor vehicle accidents.
Yes, and okay, translate this one.
Розтягнення, часткове або повне
розривання,
зв'язки або іншої тканини. at a joint.
У суглобі.
Ага, це суглоб. Так. Більшість зв'язок. Більшість зв'язок.
Чим більше зв'язки є, що розтягнені, тим є
важче ушкодження. Угу. Розтягнення найбільш частіше зустрічається в ліктях і колінах.
В суглобах навіть не так, ankles – це щиколотка. В суглобах щиколотки та колін.
Колін. Як і вивихи, розтягнення можуть траплятися при падінні, спортивній травмі і ДТП.
Yes, good, thank you. Next one, strains. Strains. Let's read about strains. Грищук Ірина, can you read about strains?
A strain is a stretching and tearing of muscle or tendon fibers. It is sometimes called a muscle pull or tear. Strains are often caused by lifting something too heavy. They often occur in the neck or back. Strains of the neck or lower back can be very painful.
The sign of Read, continue, please.
The sign of fractures, dislocations, sprains, and strains. The signs of these injuries are very similar. 5 common signs of musculoskeletal injuries are pain, swelling, deformity, bruising of the skin, and inability to use the affected part normally.
Can you translate?
What does it mean, strain?
Strains – це те ж саме розтягнення, тільки коли в нас було sprain, це є ушкодження зв'язок, а тут іде як деформація їхня.
Деформація.
Це що? A strain?
Stretching and tearing. Не знаю, що таке.
Це розтягнення або розрив м'язових чи сухожильних тканин.
Це інколи називають
м'язове розтягнення або розрив.
Розрив часто виникає при тоді, коли піднятті чогось важкого. Вони часто відбуваються в шиї або спині. Розтягнення шиї або високих відділів спини є дуже болючим.
Нижніх частин спини
спини є дуже болючим. Назва перелом, вивих, розтягнення і
тут не назва, а ознаки. Ознаки переломів.
Ознаки переломів, вивихів, розтягнень і розривів. Є дуже подібними.
Так. 5 найбільш поширених ознак травмування опорно-рухового апарату.
Є біль, swelling, не знаю. Набряк, деформація.
Посиніння шкіри, тобто появлення синяка.
І найбиличі, не знаю.
Та неможливість нормально використовувати вражену частину тіла. Тобто ураженої частини. So that's general information about different traumas of muscular skeletal parts of our body. For your home task, you should organize this all information in this table. We have fracture, dislocation, sprain, and strain, definition, causes, and sign. It will be easier for you to remember all this material that you need to know about traumas. And now I would like you to choose one number from 1 to 6. Обирайте один номер від 1 до 6, будь-який. 10 секунд, не пишете, не кажете мені, просто обирайте. From 1 to 6, every number, any number. So now, how are you going to spend your weekend? If you choose 1, you are going to work. If you choose 2, you are going to read a book, interesting book. 3, you are going to have a picnic. 4, you are going to study English. And 5, you are going to go shopping. And 6, you are going to have a romantic weekend. So what kind of number do you choose, Ivanka?
I choose number 5.
5, you go shopping. That's cool. Very nice. Tetiana Gorina?
I choose number 6.
Number 6, romantic weekend. That is cool. Very nice. Tetiana Kostyuk?
I choose is number 6.
I choose number 6. Cool. Limont Anna?
I choose number 3.
3. Cool. Have a picnic. Oksana Довгаль?
I choose number 5.
5. Go shopping. Cool. Olena?
I choose number 4.
Choose number 4. Thanks. Cool. Christina?
Choose number 5.
5. Go shopping. Olga?
I choose number 3.
Number 3. You are going to have a picnic. Cool. Very nice. So I hope that these predictions will come true. And you will have really nice weekend and also evening. But my main wish to all of you that this weekend will be peaceful, without any explosions, without any hate ride sirens, and without any injured people and deaths. So that is the main wish for all of us. And see you on Monday. I sent all the materials in Telegram chat. So have a nice and peaceful evening. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Thank you a bunch. Thanks. See you. Bye-bye.